My name is Olubukola and you're welcome back to my channel. So like I said in the previous video, this video is a continuation. So this is the part B of the first one, which was the part A. So we're going to be talking about exercises. I will be focusing more on the trimester pregnancy exercises. So I will be doing 10 exercises that would help with easy labor. So my first child, I wasn't really keen on exercises. All I did was go to work and just take a bit of walk when I can at home, and I said to myself, this time around I will intentionally get into exercises. Not because I had a problem with the first, in fact it was really spontaneous, and I thought this time around I just will intentionally get into exercises. So before you go into any kind of exercises, irrespective of your gestational age, it is very important that you speak to your physician first or your midwife and make sure it is safe for you to do so, especially if you've got any underlying condition that you're worried about or that your physician is worried about. It is very important, and whatever exercise you want to get into, just try to follow your body, try to follow your exhaustion level. If you feel exhausted or you feel like baby is tired, it's okay to give it a stop. And you don't have to count up to 10 or count up to 20 or count up to 5 for every step of the exercise. Just go with whatever works for you, whatever tension you're feeling. If you feel one exercise is helping you more, do it more, count more numbers. Or if you feel one exercise is more stressful, then probably count lesser numbers and don't try to exhaust yourself up. So please stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, press the notification button, and let's get into it. Thank you. The first one is the deep squat pose breathing, and with this one you take a deep squat pose just like I have, with your legs as apart as possible and your hands facing each other, palms facing each other in front of your chest, and you will then put your elbow on top of your respective kneecaps. Take 5 deep breaths if you can and release your energy through your pelvis with your eyes closed. Next is the squat exercise. Here you stand shoulder width apart and you push your lower rear end, that's your backside, you push it back, and then you keep your abdominal muscles tight as you lower your body. So be extremely cautious that your knees do not pass your toes as you go down, and if you repeat this squat exercise for 20 times. Right, next is the standing squat exercise, and this exercise prepares you for labor and is good for your lower body. You stand with your legs wide apart and you put your hands on your respective thigh, and with your legs pointing outwards. Now you lower your body and start doing the squats. Be very attentive to keep your knees in the 90-degree position if you can, and repeat it for 10 times or as tolerated. As you go down, it gets really intense. Towards the end, I could really feel it, and I just had to stop at some point. Number 4 is the sitting exercise, and then you sit in a comfortable position. That is my own comfortable position, and then you will find that it will help with opening of your hips and pelvis, which is very important for childbirth. So you lean backwards as much as you can, but be very careful and focus on releasing energy through your pelvis. Then you can also bend forward, but not too far. Just do as much as you can, as much as you can tolerate. If you can't, do this for 10 times and you will feel the effect in your hips and around your pelvis. I did feel it. Next is the number 5, which is sitting wide apart. Sit with your legs wide apart without overstressing or overstretching yourself, and it is very important as well for your hips and pelvis. You can take deep breaths to release your inner thigh muscles as much as possible. So you stretch from right side to the left side, touching your toes if you can, or your ankle, and do it as much as you can. Next is number 6, which is the sitting and side stretch exercise. So you sit with your left hand on the right knee and vice versa, and you breathe in to raise up your chest and upper back, and you exhale as you twist to the side. So your breathing is very important, and then just do it as much as you can. Is entirely up to you as per tolerance. I really did enjoy doing this part. I could feel the effect on my sides, so I just kept going on and on. But like I say always, it's up to you. You can stop if you're not comfortable or you're not enjoying the feel. So next is the sitting up straight and bending the knees exercise. And to do this exercise, you sit up straight and you bend your knees and you take your hands to the outside of the knees. So this position is pretty much as if you're sitting at the edge of your bum, and then you take deep breath through your nose and round your spine, and then you tighten your abdominal muscles as you exhale. So when you inhale, you go with your spine tightened, and then you come back out with your abdominal muscles released. Number 8 is sideline leg lift exercise. This might be a bit familiar to some of us. So to start with, you lie on your side with your forearm resting on the ground and your palm facing the ground as well. And then you raise the leg, which is the free leg, you raise it up and down as much as possible and as comfortable as possible. And you do it for the other side as well. It helps to strengthen your glutes as well as your legs. Be careful that your legs are straight while you move them up and down. You feel the effects around your hips. I did feel it. Number 9 is the abdominal exercise or abdomen exercise. And in this exercise, you place your arms under your shoulder directly and put your weight on your knees. And the idea is to tighten your abdomen and draw belly button away from the exercise mat. Next is number 10, hand and leg raise exercise. This is what I found really tough to do. It's a good exercise if you've got lower back problem or abdominal region problem. So you take deep breaths as you exhale. You extend your left arm and your right leg. So opposite sides, left arm, right leg, right arm, if you get what I mean. And then you keep your hips square. I found this a bit challenging to do. I think I need to lose weight as soon as I'm done with this pregnancy. So this is just an extra one. I find it very easy to do, and it really does help my hips, because I often have problems or pain around my hips. So it really does help. So I just thought to do it anyway. So just do what you can see me do there and just keep going back and forth. It's good for the hips and you feel it around your pelvis as well. So I do for the other leg, and that's pretty much everything. I really hope you've learned. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for staying tuned, guys, and that's the end of the video. I really hope you learned one thing or the other, and if you've done it effectively, you will feel it around your abdomen, around your sides, around your pelvic area. To be honest, I've had to run to the bathroom immediately I finished, because I could feel my muscles get toned and then relaxed at the same time. And it is really, really important for pregnant women, especially towards the end of pregnancy, to involve or to engage in this kind of exercises pretty much more often, and that way you're preparing your muscles, your pelvic muscles, you're preparing your abdominal muscles for contraction and for release of the baby, and that way there will be easy passage of the baby through the birth canal, and it is very, very good. You don't have to do them all steps at the same time in a go. You could just break them down into your routine during the day while you play with your little one, while you do everything you do. You could just do it your own way, but there are exercises that help. And I wish you a very safe delivery, and I hope you've learned. Please remember to share this video if you think it is useful to somebody. Please remember to like, as well as if you've got any questions, remember to meet me in the comment section, any recommendation, anything you'd like to say, and I will see you in my next video. And another thing I'd like to say is the raspberry leaf tea. So the raspberry leaf tea was something I took with my first pregnancy, and I read about it, and the recommendations were really great, and I started taking it. So whether or not it helped, I don't know, but I took it based on recommendation, and I'd like to recommend it to you. It's the raspberry leaf tea. So I got this one, the one you're looking at up there. I got it from Holland and Barrett, and it helps. I believe it helps with your muscles. It's herbal, it's medicinal, and it helps you get ready for labor. All right, until I see you again, take care. Bye.